Hi, it's Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 19. Now, I know I've already made a sugar cookie recipe video before, but I thought I would redo it so that it's way more condensed. My first video was way too long and drawn out. So, if you like a quick video, this is the one for you, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I make my classic sugar cookie recipe. Right there, I started with not room temperature butter, but just butter straight from the fridge. But room temperature will do as well. You do need to chill this dough, so I always say if you're going to chill the dough anyway, if you use butter that's a little bit cooler, it's probably going to speed up the time anyway. If you use unsalted butter, just add a half teaspoon of salt to your recipe. I'm using salted butter today. You also want to use 4 eggs, and don't worry, they don't have to be at room temperature either. This recipe is very no fuss. You'll often see recipes talking about creaming sugars and butters together and how that is a crucial step. And while that is true, I also like to throw in eggs in that as well, because in this recipe, it works really well when all of the wet ingredients are nice and whipped. You'll notice that I also used artificial vanilla extract. You can use the real stuff, but I've used both. Doesn't make a huge difference, so I say save your money where you can. When I first started researching sugar cookie recipes, I noticed that some of them eliminated leavening agents altogether. The reason behind that is that it would prevent spread, but I actually think that just that little amount of baking powder will make all of the difference. It makes the cookies just a little bit puffy, but this recipe is no spread. You're not going to have any issues with decorating sugar cookies with this recipe. You'll notice that I let the KitchenAid do a lot of the work, but you do need to finish it up outside of the KitchenAid just because my KitchenAid is not very big, so it doesn't hold all of that dough and get it into a nice ball for me. So I just finish up the work on my countertop, and then I cover it with some plastic wrap. And yes, I always hit my dough because I find that just makes sure that everything seals in nicely. I chilled my dough for about 15 minutes, but honestly, it was pretty cold already. I probably could have skipped that step. Although the recipe calls for 6 cups of flour, I probably end up adding about a 1/4 cup more. I always find though that when I try to add the 1/4 cup in before rolling out, it just absorbs too much and it's still sticky, and then I'll still have to add more flour. So I just like adding more flour and being very generous with that at this step. I do recommend that if you cut down on the chilling time and maybe you only chilled it for a few minutes, then if you have shapes like a circle that need to be very perfect, just pop the tray back into the fridge for maybe about 5 more minutes and then stick it into the oven, and you should have no issues with spreading whatsoever. Apparently, I made way more cookies than I thought this Christmas season, so I did have to go out and get more cookie tins. Now that the tutorial is over, I'm going to show you what I got for my advent calendar today, and it is a little mini couch charm with the word pivot on it, which is one of the most hilarious episodes. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading daily, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys. Bye!